Hello everyone. Yesterday I accidentally busted the rear window trying to get in the truck when I locked my keys in the driver's seat. So I have no rear window. This is day 2 of no rear window. It's not terrible, it's not pleasant. It's kind of been a mild March here in Minnesota. I wanted to record this video also to get the noise. I think there's a noise coming from maybe the input bearing on the rear differential on the rear axle. So yeah, she's a little bit cold, could be worse. It's not, it doesn't blow as much air around like when I had my 79 Mustang Indy Pace car. When I took the sunroof out, it wasn't that bad. That was just blowing air, wind everywhere. But here we go. Gonna go fly down an on-ramp. This truck is a bit more power than my Super Cab Ranger, even though they both have the same engine and transmission and gear ratio. That truck's heavier, so here we go. Listen to the noise. It goes away when I left up in the gas pedal. Okay, there's a truck coming up behind me. Rear axle serviced at the Chevy dealership I was working at a year ago. It's right about a year ago now. I had them service it, we changed the fluid in the rear axle, put the rear cover back on, of course. And that was just before I took a trip down to Janesville, Wisconsin to buy another Toro garden tractor. And now it feels cold. Oh wait, I should turn on the heating. That would help a little bit. One of my coworkers said, well, boy, don't you have glass coverage on your truck? And I thought, oh, I didn't even think about that. I put money down on a replacement window at an auto salvage yard yesterday. Today is Wednesday, March 19th. What I'm doing. Okay. On the gas. Hopefully you can hear the noise. Okay, now I'm going to press the clutch pedal in. There, that's the clutch pedal in. downshifting to fourth. It's downshifting to third. Well, I don't have anyone behind me for about a quarter mile, at least in my lane. This truck has 410 ratio, 7.5 rear axle. I bought it, I don't know, about 2011, 2012, somewhere in there, from a salvage yard in, I think it was Red Wing, Minnesota. They told me the axle only had about 2,500 miles on it or something like that. I don't know if they were BSing me or not. My brother Ben and I swapped it into this truck. It was March 2015. I think it was about the first or second week of March 2015 when I was really sick with Lyme. My brother Ben did most of the work. I was really sick with Lyme at the time. I'm surprised how fast some of these people go down the highways here in the Twin Cities. Going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit is nothing for these people. Some of them are going 20 over the speed limit. So anyway, yes, it's kind of cold. I put my hood up when I was driving yesterday. I'm wondering if I should stop at Menards and buy some clear plastic, put it on. At least it would remove the wind noise. About another mile, about another 2 miles, I got Cloverleaf Loop. Clutch in, clutch out, 5th gear. Auto salvage yard I stopped at yesterday to put money down on the rear window. I asked the lady about, do they ever see Ford Ranger rear axle, 456 rear axle ratio, like 2008 and down, and she says, well, we don't get those very often. I asked her how much, and she said, oh, I don't know, about $400 plus a core fee. That'd be nice. I'd love to find one of those axles. 31 spline, 456 rear axle. I'm guessing the mileage would go down a little bit. But with a 31 spline 456 rear axle, I could put an ox locker in it. I read online where a guy actually took one of those axles and put it in either a 2010 or 2011 Ranger. The 2010, 2011 Rangers had rear disc brakes. I hate this Cloverleaf at Highway 36. Well, coming off 694 onto Highway 36. And my oranges are starting to roll. out of the bag. Okay, just forget about it, Boyd. Just drive. Right, I'm in third. Should have put the oranges in my storage tote here. Someone was going to throw away a Sterilite storage tote in the dumpster at work, and I asked, well, can I have it? 2 people said yes. I said, okay. So those of you that don't know, this is my 2009 Ranger regular cab, long bed, and I have a flatbed on the back of it. This truck has been hit in the back by 4 different women drivers. Not trying to make fun of women though. I put the last dent in the bed myself. 4 years ago, on a pizza delivery, this lady had a really steep driveway that got steeper and steeper towards the top. I got another 5 feet and I would have made it. I got up to the top, tires are spinning, snow on top of ice. I went back down the hill backwards. I was going, I don't know, 20, 30 miles an hour backwards down a driveway, ice or slippery driveway, and slid into off the side of the driveway and dented the left side of the bed between the cab and the left rear tire. And I got myself out all by myself with a come-along winch, a chain, and a long tow strap. Saved myself probably $200-300 doing it myself. Plus I had a handsaw with me too. I had to cut the little tree that dented the bed. Pushing in the clutch. Red light ahead of me about a third of a mile. I've never replaced input bearing on an axle. I still have the 373 ratio 7.5-inch rear axle that came out of this truck. The axle swap was about, can't remember if it was like 78,000 miles or 88,000 miles. That one had a leak in the front seal and one of the side seals. Well, it will be interesting to see how the sound came through on this one. I'm going to check out the construction. They're building a new frontage road here, south side of Highway 36 from the Manning Avenue Bridge So it's going to hug along the south side of Highway 36. South side of 36 going east from Manning Avenue to connect over to 58th Street next to 58th Street goes between Cornerstone Chevrolet and Quick Trip. Okay, looks like they took down some more trees. I posted a video in the last week or so about this. I guess there's been talk about it on the Facebook page, one of the Stillwater, Minnesota Facebook pages. And there's conflicting information about whether another grocery store is going to go in here. Darn, I'm forgetting the name of it again, but anyway, it would be nice to have another option for a grocery store in the Stillwater area. But well, should we take another on-ramp? I think I'm going to go to Menards and get some clear plastic and put over the window, so at least, you know, until this is fixed, I'm not getting cold air in my neck. Okay. Thanks for staying with me this long, for however how many few people stayed this far into the video. Day today. I think it was yesterday a front came through a storm system that originally it was gonna be a blizzard and drop snow on us. Yesterday, I don't know if it even rained last night. The storm system moved to the south, and we didn't get jack. So yeah, that's a noisy drivetrain. Reminds me of when I had my 79 Mustang Indy Pace car 302 4-speed back from August '87 to March 1990. That one had kind of a noisy drivetrain, but then the first person who owned it raced the car in the SCCA showroom stock Class A series, and he removed a lot of the sound deadening out of the car. Sound deadening is kind of like a black foam. It's, I don't know, inch and a quarter inch thick, and it just goes between like the carpet and the metal, or else you know, the plastic panels and the outer metal, just to quiet the car's sound down. And I discovered that when I did work on the car, taking out lots of the rear inner plastic. I saw just uneven distribution of the foam sound deadening stuff. But anyway, well, I'm at Menards. I guess it's time to stop the video. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.